Now.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Dan Hagan. History is alive and well in northern Wisconsin thanks to historical societies like the one in Land O'Lakes. Friday saw one of their exciting community projects come to life. Placid Lassie is a World War II C-47 plane designed for paratroopers and transport. The plane was in the thick of it during D-Day, dropping Allied troops on the beaches of Normandy to save Europe from the Nazis. Now the plane is serving as an educational tool.
The goal is to keep it flying as long as possible and sharing it with the public and the story of this magnificent war hero. That's the future of this airplane.
For those looking to see more of the plane, head over to the Land O'Lakes Airport tomorrow. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now. Jeff, a lovely evening out there.
Yeah, mid-80s to low 90s out there. Today was a bit steamy. Tomorrow, same story, followed by some changes getting in here later on Sunday. Here we are today, though, looking at 85 here in Rhinelander, 90 in Green Bay. That's not normal. The average high is 80 this time of year. Right now, though, we're hanging out in the low 60s here to mid-70s across parts of central Wisconsin. A warm night ahead, and it's getting a bit breezy out there as well out of the south. Okay, so going forward tonight, there are a couple of showers out there in northern Marathon County, over into Wood County currently, moving east about 35 miles per hour. That's not the main event. That's going to arrive for us tomorrow evening, just getting started right here. That could bring us some locally strong to severe storms tomorrow night into tomorrow evening. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies. There could be a rogue sprinkle with low temperatures down near 60. Your full forecast is coming up. Dan?
Some of the top water skiers in the state took their talents to Wisconsin Rapids this weekend. Teams are given 1 hour to put on their best themed performance for the thousands of spectators that pack Red Sands Beach. Many Northwoods clubs skied today on Lake Wysecha, including the Chain Skimmers from Conover.
It was so electric. Coming to Wisconsin Rapids is such a fun time to ski in front of not only a crowd but show skiers as well.
The Chain Skimmers ended up taking first today in their division. The state tournament will continue through the weekend. It is the largest and longest running water ski tournament in the world. A popular summer camp is back in action in Portage County. The American Suzuki Institute at UW-Stevens Point teaches music to toddlers, teenagers, and everyone in between. It's been going on for 50 years and features people from all over the world. Director Anne-Marie Novak says the students learn a unique skill called the Suzuki method.
Children hear, imitate, begin to produce sounds, and then take command of their language, and then they learn to read and write. And that applies both to the spoken language as well as music.
Weekdays include daily classes for students and instrument workshops. The last day of the summer camp is July 30th. Summer is a slow time for schools, but right now you might see more action than usual at the Rhinelander High School. That's because an annual book sale is happening this week. It's been at the Rhinelander High School for 10 years. The American Association of University Women is running it. It's an organization that advocates for women in college.
It's important for women to be educated. That's what AAUW is all about. You know, it's really the voice of advocacy for women and girls from throughout the nation. So yeah. There's no doubt about that.
The book sale runs through tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. After that, some of the books will be donated, but most of them will be stored for next year's sale. The Ice Age Trail spans the great state of Wisconsin. Coming up on Newswatch 12, we'll learn about a northern Wisconsin community embracing their connection to the trail. That's after weather with Jeff, right here on Newswatch 12.
Mel's Trading Post, a downtown Rhinelander landmark locally owned for over 70 years. Get your spring and summer sporting goods with ease from our experienced staff and get expert advice. Come down and see our great selection, open 7 days a week for your convenience.
Huge auction, Mercer, Wisconsin. 2021 Chevrolet Trailbus, Roken motorcycle, tools, home contents, guns, and more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
$40. Take it away, boys.
Save the date, Friday, August 5th from 10 till 2 p.m. Advanced Welding Institute in Eagle River is having an open house. Music, food, and beverages. Meet our instructors, staff, and students.
Refresh your home's exterior with 11% off everything at Menards. Reveal the true beauty of wood with Pittsburgh Paramount Advanced Stains and Finishes. It provides enhanced UV resistance and waterproofing protection. All 11% off. Create the backyard of your dreams with Menard's huge selection of edgers, pavers, and wall block. From flawless landscaping to impressive outdoor living spaces, you'll find the perfect blocks for your dream build. All landscape blocks are 11% off at Menard's.
Save big money at Menard's.
At Big Valley Ford, we have a great selection of gently used trucks, SUVs, and cars. And we are ready to help you find the right vehicle to explore the North Woods. Big Valley Ford is passionate about every vehicle that enters our service center, and our team of technicians are here to help with all of your service needs. Whether you are looking for a new or used vehicle or need to get your current ride back on the road, stop into Big Valley Ford in Ewan, Michigan, and experience the Big Valley difference.
Today, it seems everyone can be their own service technician thanks to the internet. From servicing their own cars and engines to home remodels and projects, people are trying a little of everything. Here at Maher Water Corporation, we employ nationally certified and factory-trained technicians to keep your water treatment systems working to their full lives. We will treat you like our own family.
So if you want us to service your equipment, give us a call. But if you're the fix-it-yourself kind of person, we'll enjoy your funny video clips.
Join the conversation when you're on the go. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date. Newswatch 12, from where you live.
Mel's Trading Post, a downtown Rhinelander landmark locally owned for over 70 years. Get your spring and summer sporting goods with ease from our experienced staff and get expert advice. Come down and see our great selection, open 7 days a week for your convenience.
The temperature results are back from June. June came back as the 6th warmest June on record globally. That's land and ocean temperatures. So on this map, red's above average, blue is below. There was a lot of red throughout the world during the month of June. For us, though, a lot more red today, right? 85 here in Rhinelander was the high, 86 for Antigo, 90 in Green Bay, 92 Wapaka. So above average, the average high being 80. Most of us did that and then some today. But tomorrow, same story, followed by some big changes on Sunday. Right now, we're hanging out in the 60s to low 70s. We're still an 80 there in Wausau. But overall, we have low temperatures tonight down near 60. Very comfortable sleeping in a tent this evening or by the campfire right now, as we have temperatures hanging out in the 60s and 70s. If you need relief, I pulled the temperatures for Lake Superior today, and we're still getting some buoy temperatures out here, water temperatures that are in the 30s. Now, they're in mid-lake, so don't go out there, but overall near the shore, much better temperatures, near 50 out there right now. All right, going forward, though, for us, though, 87 is the forecasted high tomorrow. A couple of you could do 90 tomorrow with some sunshine. 76 for Sunday. Then we're going to hang out there for a while. Again, the average high being 80 will likely be below that for several days through much of next week. But looking around the corner, there's some trouble. All right, so tomorrow evening, about this time, there's a front on the way that could bring us some weather tomorrow. Now, the threat today has kind of been shifting to the south across our region and hanging out across parts of southern Wisconsin at that. But overall, we're talking about the threat continuing into tomorrow evening. Right now, a couple little light showers out there, not a big deal at all. Right along the Marathon-Lincoln County border, drifting southeast about 35. Not really bugging anybody, but over here to the west of us, there it is, just the beginning of it. And that's going to bring some energy into our neck of the woods beginning tomorrow, most likely 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. That could give us some thunder showers tomorrow. That could be locally strong to severe. So increasing clouds tomorrow morning. Most of us will stay dry for much of the day tomorrow. Then we're going to push a band of rain through probably about 6 or 7 o'clock in the afternoon. That rain could be locally strong to severe, but it's trending south a bit. So people, if you're watching me in Vilas County, Oneida County, even Lincoln County, this may miss us entirely and shift across parts of southern Wisconsin into tomorrow night. But likely getting some thunder on here. The dogs are not going to like that tomorrow evening, as a front will be in the area. So our forecast then tomorrow is 87 Eagle River, also for Rhinelander, a couple of storms around later in the day tomorrow. Further south, a couple 90s in here, but not widespread again like they were today. So our forecast then tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies. A rogue sprinkle can't be ruled out, with low temperatures, muggy low temperatures down near 60 for tomorrow. All right, Saturday, so increasing clouds again. We're going to stay dry through much of tomorrow with storms late in the day. Those could be strong to locally severe. Look for high temperatures back near 87. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow we get wet late in the day, and then nice weather Sunday, Monday into Tuesday. Dan?
Thanks, Jeff. The Ho-Chunk Nation legislature has formally opposed drilling near dells of the Eau Claire County Park. Green Light Metals submitted an application for exploratory drilling near the Marathon County Park, which sits along the Ice Age Trail. Green Light is looking for gold and other minerals. Environmentalists are concerned that a mine would irreversibly damage the dells. Now the Ho-Chunk, one of the 11 federally recognized tribes in Wisconsin, is condemning the drilling as well. The Ho-Chunk have land near that potential drill site. It would likely take years for Green Light Metals to acquire the necessary county, state, and federal permits in order to drill. Traveling west along the Ice Age Trail, you'll eventually walk past Rib Lake in Taylor County. This week, officials announced that the village of Rib Lake will receive designation as an official Ice Age Trail community. This will help Rib Lake take advantage of its location on the trail to boost its economy. Rib Lake is the 16th designated community in the state. Antigo, by the way, is also an Ice Age Trail community. Organizers plan to host a formal designation celebration on August 13th. It's been almost a week since the Brewers took the field. Coming up on Newswatch 12, Saul Meyer will break down Milwaukee's first game after the All-Star break.
It's Slumberland's anniversary sale, and to celebrate, we're stacking the deals. Buy any sofa or sectional and get 20% off your second purchase. Get another 20% off both items. Plus, we are still offering great special financing at Slumberland Furniture.
Need a new boat or outboard? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with Honda Marine and American Marine and Motorsports, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we could help get you top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with Honda Marine and American Marine and Motorsports, Shawano.
This is the highest inflation in 40 years.
I'm now living more of the paycheck to paycheck.
If you want to buy milk, it's so expensive, you have to cut out other things.
We need somebody that's going to be an advocate for Wisconsin.
Ron Johnson is fighting to lower taxes for the American families.
Ron Johnson is a fighter as far as I'm concerned,
and I know he'll fight for me.
Ron Johnson has my vote, and we need him where he is to continue to do his job fighting for us.
Wisconsin Truth Pack is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Whether it's for work or play, you want a truck that'll get the job done right. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramax, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lenz trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, can be purchased online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. Go now to lenztruck.com.
Lenz Truck.
What does expert HVAC installation look like to you? Having a perfect reading nook on a humid day? A place to enjoy the view on a cold winter day? With a carrier system installed by Dahlquist, your home will be comfortable from room to room. Plus, you'll be getting expert installation of a system brought to you by the people who invented modern air conditioning. Contact Dahlquist today for your carrier. Turn to the experts.
It's Slumberland's anniversary mattress sale, and we've got great deals and specials on mattresses. Like a free bedding bundle with select mattress purchases of $5.99 or more. That's 2 free pillows, a sheet set, comforter, and 2 pillowcases. Free! Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Sports Watch 12 with Saul Meyer starts now.
Last season, the Colby Hornets football team was able to win their 4th gold ball in school history and their first since 2011. The Hornets are hoping to repeat in 2022, but know it will be difficult, especially with how many seniors they've lost. Derek Dryfirst has the story.
The Colby Hornets won the state championship last year and started minicamp this week, warming up for next season.
It was a great, obviously successful season, and we had a lot of fun and had a lot of great players, and unfortunately we were graduating 16 seniors from last year's state championship team, so we certainly have a lot of work to do coming into this season.
With the pressure of last year's success on everyone's mind, Kobe's team hopes to keep up the same routine to do just as well, if not better, this year.
I think one of the keys to a successful program is consistency from year to year, whether it's offense, defense, and just the way we practice.
Even with last year's state title, many of the returning players are looking to go back-to-back.
Really looking forward to the season. We have some talent coming back, and we have a lot of experience coming back. These guys are hungry, and they're ready to compete and have a great season again.
Reporting in Colby, Derek Dreyfus, Newswatch 12.
The All-Star break is over, so the Brewers are back from trips to the beach or whatever they did during their week-long vacation. They didn't have to travel too far, though, for their first game back as they took on the Colorado Rockies at American Family Field tonight. Christian Yelich got to cross something off of my bucket list today, sliding down the slide at American Family Field. Now, don't adjust your TV screens here, folks. These are baseball highlights you're seeing, not golf. Corbin Burns made Rocky second baseman Brendan Rodgers look like he was teeing off the 18th at St. Andrews with this pitch right here. You're supposed to hit the ball out of the air, not off the ground in baseball. Someone definitely told Charlie Blackmon that, though, as he hit this ball out of the air and far to give the Rockies a 2-zip lead. Now, I don't know what was more impressive, the homer or that sweet beard. Now, don't worry, though. The crew came back to take a 3-2 lead after this Andrew McCutchen homer. The game is still going on right now with the score tied at 3 heading into the 9th inning. The exhibition match between European soccer clubs FC Bayern Munich and Manchester City takes place tomorrow. This will be the first ever soccer match played at the historic Lambeau Field. Fans from 19 different countries have purchased tickets so far, as well as fans from all 50 U.S. states, Puerto Rico, Guam, and Washington, D.C. Before the game, both teams will host a pre-game fan activities that include photo opportunities with both trophies from the Bundesliga and Premier League. Gates open at 4 p.m. and the match starts at 6. It's a great experience for the fans, but also the players.
It's really cool. The players probably enjoy it too, getting to see all the history in like a different city because they don't get to really come to the U.S.
77,000 people are expected to attend the game. Dan, there is still a limited amount of tickets for sale. I'm thinking after the show, we buy a pair and go together.
Depends how pricey. Thanks, Sal. Coming up on Newswatch 12, our history series, Connecting the Dots, is back. We'll head back in time to learn about the CCC in Wisconsin.
Guess who's making a splash? You're Denord, of course. We make installing your dock easy enough for just one person, and you don't even have to get wet. With our piers, there's less maintenance, no rust, and no fuss, because we're factory direct. Made in St. Germain, come and visit us.
Hi, I'm Scott.
I'm Allie.
And this is our family from Shoulders RV and Marine. If this year's taught us anything, we believe it's taught us we need to get back to the good old days of enjoying the outdoors, camping, boating, and buying from small businesses. Here at Shoulders RV and Marine, we happen to check all of those boxes. Next time you're in the market for a dock or lift, boat, camper, power sports, or nearly anything outdoors, sales, rentals, parts, or service,
we'd love you to think of us.
Shoulders RV and Marine, across from Menards, Rhinelander.
Hypnotize your way to savings.
Breathing techniques to help you save.
Looking to make saving a habit?
Yeah, what's the secret?
No secret. Just open a savings account at BMO and we'll give you a cash reward for every month you save.
A cash reward? Just for saving?
Mm-hmm. And when you open a checking account, we'll give you a $300 bonus to get your new savings habit started.
Love that.
What's your book?
How to get a $300 bonus and a monthly cash reward for saving with BMO.
He literally wrote the book on saving.
That's me on the cover.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Come join us at the historic Waswaganing Indian Bowl located in downtown Lac-du-Flambeau Tuesdays through August 16th. Experience the culture and pageantry of Ojibwe powwow, relax to the soothing sounds of Native American drums, and enjoy the vibrant colors of traditional regalia worn by the authentic Ojibwe dancers. Watch and take part of their intertribal dances and come tour our Ojibwe Summer Village gates, open at 6 with grand entry at 7. Come and refresh your spirit, paid by the Native American Tourism of Wisconsin.
And my economic plan is moving this country in a better direction.
What planet is he living on? Record gas prices, 40-year high inflation, costing families $5,000 more for their necessities. Sorry, Joe, that's the wrong direction. Here on planet Earth, Senator Johnson voted against Biden's massive deficit spending that sparked inflation, and he passed tax cuts to help Wisconsin families survive the economic turmoil caused by Democrats.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Guess who's making a splash? Pure of Denord, of course. We make installing your dock easy enough for just one person, and you don't even have to get wet. With our Pures, there's less maintenance, no rust, and no fuss, because we're factory direct. Made in St. Germain, come and visit us.
Connecting the Dots, reliving Northwood's history with Carrie Bladorn is brought to you by Fourth Floral, Mel's Trading Post, Rhinelander Brewing Company, and Ripco Credit Union.
The Civilian Conservation Corps, or CCC, was one of the most successful government programs in United States history. The CCC left a legacy that has withstood the tests of time. Evidence of its work can be seen in parks, landscapes, and communities across America, including the Northwoods of Wisconsin. Today, we'll visit some of the places where they operated and learn more about the important work of the Civilian Conservation Corps. Here we are at the Dells of the Eau Claire County Park, just east of Wausau, where the CCC built infrastructure including this footbridge, a shelter, a campground, and hiking trails. All of these improvements have a distinct CCC style, which highlights the partnership between the many groups involved with the Civilian Conservation Corps. Natural areas like these showcase the beauty of America and provide places for activities such as hiking, fishing, and camping. The CCC was a program started by Franklin Delano Roosevelt, one of the country's most beloved presidents, and elected to office 4 times. A New Deal program, the CCC was spurred on by soaring unemployment rates of 25% in America and the challenges caused by the Great Depression. In 1933, federal entities, including the Department of Labor, enlisted young men between the ages of 18 and 25, and later expanded to 17 to 28, to serve in camps ran by the War Department under the guidance of the Department of the Interior and Agriculture, with a special role played by state and federal forestry departments. Never before or since have so many federal and state departments worked together so well to improve America's public lands, forests, and parks. The work they accomplished spanned from sea to shining sea. Many of our nation's state and national parks were built by the young men of the Civilian Conservation Corps. Popular parks in Wisconsin constructed by the CCC include Devil's Lake State Park, Wyalusing, and Copper Falls, to name a few. CCC enrollees that were mustered to the Midwest underwent training at Camp Sheridan in Chicago before being shipped out to work camps in the Sparta district of the 6th Corps area, including Wisconsin. In the Northwoods, major CCC camps were set up at Tomahawk, Blue Lake just south of Minocqua, Rib Mountain, Eagle River, Scott Lake near Three Lakes, Blackwell near Leona, and Elko, among others. Subcamps were also used, such as at the Langlade County Fairgrounds, and one located just west of Rhinelander on Highway K, the current site of an experimental forest research station. The young men lived in Army barracks and camps ran by the military. The enrollees were instructed in a regimented lifestyle and used gear left over from the First World War. For many enrollees, it was a life-changing experience where they received 3 hot meals a day, warm and dry sleeping quarters, some for the first time in their lives. The young men enlisted for 6-month periods and were paid $30 per month. 25 of that pay was sent directly home to their families. This stimulus helped millions of Americans survive the lean years of the 1930s and gave a much-needed shot in the arm to the American economy. The CCC worked stringing phone and electrical lines, improving landscapes and waterways, building state and national parks, fighting forest fires, among a myriad of conservation efforts. More than anything, they planted trees. The CCC planted over 265 million trees in Wisconsin, totaling more than 3 billion across the country. The CCC was instrumental in replanting areas of northern Wisconsin that had been devastated by the logging era just several decades earlier. Extensive work was done in the Chequamegon-Nicolet National Forest, as well as state and county parks, including Rib Mountain State Park. The camp was located on the banks of the Wisconsin River below Rib Mountain, where this neighborhood sits today. Much work was done to improve the state park established at its top by constructing miles of trails that traversed its hillsides. The ski hill that would become Granite Peak was originally cleared and built by the CCC. The magnificent shelter lodge they constructed is still in use today and indicative of their long-lasting efforts. The CCC was disbanded in 1942 as the United States prepared to enter World War II. America was fortunate to have a well-conditioned group of military-aged men at the ready, thanks in large part to the work of the CCC. The camps were dismantled, and in many places, little was left but the pine trees that were planted over them. The important work of the CCC can still be enjoyed in the Northwoods parks and forests today. In the end, nearly 4 million men would serve in the CCC across the nation, 125,000 of them in 128 camps across Wisconsin. The legacy of the Civilian Conservation Corps has been well preserved. A number of places in the Northwoods are available to learn about this storied part of American history. In Mercer, an interpretive trail system highlighting the history of the camp there and the work they did in northern Wisconsin has recently been opened. Rhinelander's Pioneer Park Historical Complex has one of the best CCC museums in the nation, with one of the most complete collections of CCC photographs, documents, artifacts, and equipment in the state. The work of the CCC can be viewed at this museum, housed in a replica CCC camp building. Everywhere you travel in the United States, you will find the lasting work of the Civilian Conservation Corps. The work these men did stands as a monument to the youth of the 1930s and the place that they earned in history. The Northwoods of Wisconsin is no exception, where the benefaction of the CCC can be enjoyed by Wisconsinites and its visitors for generations to come. Next time you're on a family trip, look for their contribution at places you visit and honor the work left behind by the CCC. I'm Carrie Bladorn, and this has been Connecting the Dots, reliving Northwoods history on Newswatch 12.
Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Okay, why are fish the smartest animals? Well, obvious it's because they stay in schools. Once again, I'll show myself out, but not until we get through this week's edition of Big Old Fish. We start off this week's Big Old Fish with Allison Schmidt. Now, it says that she was fishing on the Stock Farm in Butternut, Wisconsin, and she had just baited her hook with a Canadian night crawler, and this absolutely healthy red horse took her bait right away. Well, that is one big old fish. Way to go, Allison. Keep on reeling them in. Next up, we have Dan Considine, I hope I pronounced that right, who caught this absolutely stout 38-inch northern pike on Lake Tomahawk. Well, 38 inches northern pike? Yeah, that's a big old fish. Way to go, Dan. Keep on reeling them in. And finally on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Barbara Fox with this beautiful 30-inch northern pike. She caught that on Mammy Lake on the Cisco chain. And it says she was using a MEPS number 3 red and white Aglia. Or is it Aglia? I'm not really sure. Anyway, not only did she land this big old fish, but she won their daily bet and is 25 cents richer. Well, regardless of what you won, that is one big old fish. Way to go, Barbara. Keep on reeling them in. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Norling Taxidermy fish mill is on our website, WJFW.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
Remember as a kid, if you could dream it, you could do it? Well, you still can. Now during the Ford Summer Supercharged Sales Event. And with great offers on select Ford vehicles, you'll not only bring back the fun, you'll supercharge it. So when the sun goes down, you'll just be getting started. Now place your order and lock in 2.9% APR for 60 months on select F-150 trucks and you're protected, even if rates go up before your order comes in.
Ripco Credit Union.
Did you know that Ripco Credit Union has been around for 90 years? That covers generations of members, people we've stood by and stood behind every step of the way. If you're in the market for a financial institution you can trust, one with deep roots in the communities we serve and an attitude of excellence, give Ripco a chance and we'll give you our best. Ripco Credit Union, Rhinelander and Eagle River, federally insured by NCUA.
An attitude of excellence. Ripco Credit Union.
It's summertime at the Rhinelander Brewery, featuring live music and open to enjoy 7 days a week. Come in and enjoy snacks and our rotating local beer selection. Grab your favorite food at CT's Deli and bring it in to enjoy. Fill up your growler or howler from the beers exclusive to our tap room. We have a large selection of apparel, so shop with your four-legged friends because we are dog-friendly. Rhinelander Brewery is looking to enjoy your summer with you.
Saturday, August 27th, Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg presents Journey former lead vocalist Steve Augeri.
Those crazy nights I do remember.
Live under the stars, Steve Augeri. Doors open at 6, show starts at 8. Don't miss Steve Augeri. Exclusively at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Must be 21 or over to attend.
Some numbers are thrilling. Some impressive. Some just right. After an accident, there's one critical number. The number that helps you get your life back by factoring in your needs for today and tomorrow. That's where Habish and Rotier's numbers really add up. With over 90 years of client successes and 13 offices to help you wherever you are. No other personal injury law firm is better suited to get the amount that's right for you.
Save the date, Friday, August 5th from 10 till 2 p.m. Advanced Welding Institute in Eagle River is having an open house. Music, food, and beverages. Meet our instructors, staff, and students.
All right, Saul and Dan, temperatures hanging out in the 60s and 70s out there. Very comfortable, still 80 though in Wausau right now. And we have a couple of showers popping up here in Marathon County, drifting toward Wapaka County. They're not going to really bug many people tonight. However, tomorrow night though, more weather gets in here. These could be loud for your dogs tomorrow evening as we have potentially some severe weather across southern Wisconsin tomorrow. That gets out of here late tomorrow night, and Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all quiet and less humid with temperatures in the 70s.
Well, besides that little bit of storms, looks to be a very pleasant next couple days. Yeah, that should be awesome. All right, well, thanks for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 10. Everyone have a good weekend.